Hey YouTube, KB Coolers here, and starting to jump into a new game here. This is Warhammer 40,000 Space Wolf. It is a strategy game. I did play the tutorial for it, and it's a turn-based, based on like also cards as well. So it is kind of a miniature and a card game all in one. I kind of remember this when I was a teenager. I used to play this game on the tabletop, and it was interesting. You had to build and paint all the miniatures and add up all the points, and you kind of always wanted to see it as a strategy game for a computer, but at that time it was nowhere near the availability. You know, computers and the internet were few and far between for the average person, so it was just one of the things you did not get to play very much. But I will jump in and I will show you the actual first tutorial battle. I did play through it once, so I could move on to the next one, but I want everybody to be able to see the actual first battle. It won't have any of the tutorial screens in it because I already did replace that, but it will give you an idea of what we are. This is me, KB Coolers. There you go. See, I got a gun and an axe, dual wielding it today. You can change all your weapons and the different stuff that you do, and you'll see as we get in. You know, it's a learning experience for me as well, because I remember some of the stuff from the tabletop game, but it does not necessarily directly matter as far as this game's concerned. But you will get the basic idea as it loads up. Here we go. We have to locate our surviving brothers. As you can see along the bottom, we have different cards that we can use. They all have a points, which is what you see in the right hand corner of each card. When you use them, you accumulate them, and that determines who gets the next turn. Let's see, we will use jump pack. Well, we don't need to use jump pack because it only moves us 5 cells, which we can move anyway. So we'll click on it, and as you can see, we can move straight on up. And once you click there, you have to click again, and your guy will run up. As you can see, there is an enemy in front. You do get to pick which direction that you face. So we are going to continue to face forward. Down in the right-hand corner of the screen, you'll see that hourglass. You get 2 card actions each round that you get to move, and depending on what you choose, depends on that timer. And it kind of goes through with you in the tutorial what you're actually looking for. So just to give you an idea, we're going to go ahead and we're going to shoot them. Pick there, you can touch the skull up at the corner, it will target the enemy, and then you click it again and you will shoot. Alright, as you can see, we hit him 3 times, each for an amount of damage. So now it goes to his turn. He's going to run up on us, and he's going to hit us twice. So we fared much better. As you can see, if you look next to him under that clock, he has a 6, we have a 0, which means we're going to go, each time you use any of this stuff, it does accumulate those points that you see, and that determines who gets the next turn. We should be able to finish him off here. In the first, we will use our chain sword, and we want to select him. Select him again to hit, and yeah, no problem there. Took care of him in the first swing. We didn't even need the second one. So the item that you have actually in your hand is not necessarily what these cards. You can switch between. And you will also be able to equip an item so that you don't have to use it each time. You get reloads. It doesn't really make a big difference. And with all of these items, you can use to move as well. They just cost more points. We use the jump pack to get us a little farther up here and in. And there you go. It does actually show the jump pack edition, which is really cool. It shows them actually on the model, and he's going to get a shot at us, it looks like. No, hit us 3 times. Not a lot of heavy damage there. Now it goes to us, and we have no move cards, but I will show you on here. We will use our cheapest one, and if you click that boot right there, it allows you to use it as a movement card. It just is going to cost you the same thing. Yeah, we found out that it is an ambush. You'll see some other enemies pop around. But we're going to have some good things coming to us too, so it won't be, we're not going to try and do this all on our own. Now that we are in close range, we will use our other weapon. Target, click. That was a nice hit, 125 on him. They're bringing up another one. He's going to get some shots on us. He did miss twice. I believe it takes into account terrain as far as trying to shoot through things. I know it mattered in the tabletop game. I do not know exactly how much it matters in the computer game, but those barrels that you see do explode if you do hit them. So you can look if there's an enemy that's next to one of them, or make sure that you don't stand directly next to one. They do explode, which may be what we might try and do here. Took a close range target at us there. He's going to try again, it looks like. I get 2 hits. A lot of misses there. And as you can see here we go. We have our reinforcements hopped in. So with him moved in, we'll be able to do a little more. He's a little more heavily armored. And we will do a little more action here. Let's use our first shot. We'll go back to our plasma pistol, and we'll lay a shot down right on him. If it's like the last one, we should knock him out here. Yeah, that was a 115 shot, no problem. Dropped him down. And in the meantime, we have, as you can see, 5 there. He has 11, so we can actually... No, I want to get a chance to go before him, so we will just end our turn early, which it does allow you to do. And we can hop up here. He has a little different armor. He has also, you can see, a weapon that he can equip, which we'll do so. We'll go ahead and we will equip it. Up here in the upper right hand corner, you can pick one of the slots. It doesn't matter, you'll see it up there, and that's how many reloads he has out of that. And we can also, we'll put his shield up. What it does is it halves the damage for him. So now he has his shield on as well. Alright, so now since we had less than him here, we were able to go before him, which was important because I want to, well, it doesn't look like I have anything. Let's see if the flamer can, nope, we don't want to move. We want to go back out of that. We'll see. Yes, it can hit him. It will also hit that barrel as well, so we'll see if we get a good explosion off there. Yeah, as you can see, it dropped him. That explosion did another 100 damage to him. So that's what I mean. When you're playing this game, you want to stay away from that stuff and use it to your advantage. It is still our turn. We have the ability to do more, but I'm going to save our movement points. I like to, if I can get one good action, I like to hold off so that I get the turn advantage, because they always seem to want to use all their movement points. So if you can get a couple turns in when they're doing one, let's let them see what you do. Act a little defensively. That's the way I tend to play most of my strategy-based games. Is I'm not a super aggressive player when it comes to that. I like to kind of sit back and evaluate what the enemy is going to do. Now there are times when that can hurt you, obviously, but we will use this. We will use it to move up. We'll move up here, and moving up next to that crate allows us to open it up, lets us know that is a mission reward. And here looks like we have used 5. He's used 17, so we can go ahead and get a another one in. I'm actually going to equip this one here, and we'll equip it up into our slot. And as you can see, that still leaves us with less than what they have, so that's always a good thing. Now we're going to see what we can do as far as damage here. We will use our weapon. We will select our enemy. We will just select the outside one. And chain, this is when you have these extras that go on that do add in, and as you can see, it does a good bit more damage. It's actually a more precise shot. There's other two cards that could be used as a move or as a precise shot. And actually, I think what we will do here is we'll use this as a move. We will jump right up in on him, because as you can see, we still have the less points, so we will get to move first and attack him right off the bat. Now, I think we should be able to... No, he's not quite in our field of view there, so we will go ahead and use a move. We'll hop down here, get a straight on shot, and now we can get a straight on shot at him. There we go, 195. That was a big hit right there. And now you see we're back. We have the move advantage. So with both these power fists, we should drop him this turn, no problem. Because we still do have a second move. And we'll hit him again. And down he goes. So as far as the strategy, I am liking this one better than a lot of games, just because your actions do make a difference. I know this is just the first round, but this is an initial impression of the game. So far, I do like the game. I like how it's kind of set up as the tabletop battles. I think it is really cool. There are also challenges, and there are some PvP in this as well that I will try out on a later video and let you all know how it goes. But just to give you an idea, that was the first level. We completed all our tasks there. We recovered everything, and there is our weapon that we got. We got a new card there, so that will be available to us to put on our character. And as the levels go on, we do get to take a squad worth of guys with us, so it is not just you by yourself. You do take a squad with you, and that will be different because there is some different levels of play as well that you can do as you unlock more and more. A lot has gone on. The game's been out for a while, but I saw it as a great opportunity to play something different than racing games and stuff like that. It is a little more turn-based strategy, which I actually am kind of liking. And to be honest with you, there's not all that many real good ones. So I do enjoy this one. And I hope you guys will too. I hope this is one that everybody will watch and everybody will like. So I thank you all for watching, and catch me back when I will do a few more of these. Let me know what you think in the comments, and please subscribe if you are liking what you're seeing. I still only have my one subscriber, so Bob, thank you for continuing to watch my videos. But I am getting a few more views on my videos, so it is showing that people, are kind of interested in seeing what I do, and that makes me feel good. It makes me a little more comfortable about getting on the camera and sitting in front of you guys and talking, and that's really what this channel is all about. So thank you guys, have a good day.